So there's a bit of history with me and the land on which the Sinclair sits on. My grandfather, I'm Greek heritage, my grandfather immigrated from Greece back in 1936, his brother shortly before him, and they opened a cafe down the road in Wollongabba, and they both bought their first home at 136 Wellington Road, and then shortly after my grandfather bought 140 Wellington Road, which is now the address of the Sinclair. Initially started with me just coming into the office, have a meeting with Anthony, run through the development, the floor plans and everything, and it's pretty casual, never felt too salesy or anything like that, so that was good, and more let the development speak for itself. The process overall has been very relaxed. My experience once I'd signed the contract was very positive. He explained the end-to-end that you're not only the developer, the builder, the building rights manager, so that was very comforting that I'm only speaking and dealing with one person. If I was going to rate my experience with Mosaic, I'd probably say 10. I know that might seem a little fake, but it really was. I have no complaints or issues. Now that I'm living in the Sinclair, I'm really loving it. It's a great development, quality finishes. Inside the apartment, the layouts are really nice, open, the living space is great, which opens fully onto the deck and into the kitchen and living space, so it feels larger than a unit. It feels like you're on holiday almost, that you're coming into some sort of larger than life holiday, so it's really good, and I've really enjoyed my time there so far. The concierge service is fantastic. Between me and my partner, we receive a lot of deliveries, and they take them and they're waiting for me when I get home from work. It's quite a good service to have within your living environment, not having to worry about a parcel being delivered and taken or whatever else. So I've had some friends and family over, and I think the pretty consistent feedback is everyone's pretty impressed, a bit awestruck when you take them up to the rooftop. The Spoke Living app is a great addition to the living environment of the Sinclair. Do anything from book the amenities upstairs from the comfort of your unit for a period of time in the future. There's a community wall where you can discuss and ask questions with your fellow residents, which is helpful and funny to read through the comments sometimes. Otherwise, there's always notices coming up whenever there's maintenance or anything like that that you need to know within the building. So it's just very helpful, just constantly what's going on. It's right there on your phone, it pops up as a little notification, just like a message. So yeah, it's just a great addition to making the living experience as easy as possible. Yes, very happy. I have no regrets whatsoever in purchasing a unit in the Sinclair. I would even go one step further that I would buy another development from a unit or development from Mosaic. And I have actually recommended some to family and friends as well. Funnily enough, after I bought my apartment, I told my uncle, and he ended up buying a unit in the Sinclair as well. If I were to describe Mosaic in my words, I would say peace of mind from the initial signing of the contract right through the settlement, and then post-settlement after living with rectifications, maintenance, just peace of mind. I've never had to worry. I've been in constant communication. There's always a member of their team who you can deal with and will answer your questions, and it's been really pleasurable experience